So please help me to welcome our May for her speech. When life gives you lemon, make a giant carrot on a stick. Welcome, May.
Mentors, teachers, advisors, whatever you like to call them. As we grow and learn in life, there will always be that person that gives you guidance and teach you knowledge through it all. But experiences and mistakes can also give you a valuable lesson. 2 months into high school, we had our school fair. It's just your typical school fair. There were dance assemblies and sports tournaments and all kinds of stalls that try to sell you overpriced food. And like most high schools, it wouldn't be a school fair if it doesn't have a costume parade, where we all have to wear stupid costumes and dance to ridiculous songs in front of the entire school. I was put in charge of making the props for the parade, which includes the costumes and a really big flag for the costume parade. I also had a team to help me, so I split my responsibility into 2 parts and gave the part of making the flag to some other members. Everything went smoothly, and in 3 weeks, the costumes were all done. Then came the deadline for the flag. And that's where it all went wrong. As I was peacefully eating lunch during the day of the deadline, some of my classmates suddenly ran up to me, all panicking and on the edge of crying. Long story short, they all thought that making the flag was some other person's responsibility and did not make it. So there I was with no flag and half a day till the deadline. And they also interrupted my lunch, so. Now you might be thinking, hey, what's the big deal? It's just a flag. Why don't you just, draw something on a piece of cloth and call it a day? Can't be that hard, right? Well, wrong. You see, in our school, when they say flag, what they actually meant was a giant 3-dimensional structure stuck on a pole. Like imagine grilled sausage or fish paste balls on a stick. As long as it's not flat, it qualifies. Anyways, back to the story. As after almost tearing apart the entire classroom looking for potential materials we can use, we ended up with a lot of cardboard boxes, some tape, and a bright orange poster paper. Like, it's not even in a nice shade of orange. It's a really bright, obnoxious color that makes your eye hurt. So we were stumped. I mean, what can you make with such limited materials and time, and that actually still fit our theme for the parade, which was Alice in Wonderland meets Frozen? I know it's really weird. Teenagers. So I just sat there and everyone was panicking, like really, really hard. Someone even started crying. And I noticed that everyone was looking at me. At school, I was always the one with the answers, the one people come to when they have a problem that needs solving. So I knew that the next step was up to me, and I also knew that we can't just sit there. So I started brainstorming. But nothing came up. I decided that maybe I could just finish my lunch first, because food always makes everything much better. So I just sat there, looking at the green poster paper of the school notice board. Orange. Hey, this carrot is really, really good. Oh my god, I can make a carrot. Maybe it works. I think so. Why did I not think of that? I mean, Alice in Wonderland has a rabbit, and rabbits like carrots. And Olaf the snowman in Frozen has a carrot nose. So that can work. So we decided to make a carrot. And we also decided that since we're already making a carrot, why not just make it really, really big so it doesn't look as stupid as it seems? Fortunately, we ended up finishing the project right before the deadline, and even ended up getting a fourth place in the flag competition. The judges said that it was creative and sustainable because it was made out of cardboard and poster paper. Though that was actually because we don't have other materials, but what they don't know, don't kill them. Growing up, I had always been a perfectionist. Everything needs to be planned and every move needs to be calculated. But that's not reality. In school, we learn about knowledge from textbooks and quizzes, but we also learn about how to deal with situations where you just kind of have to make it up as you go. Life is full of unexpected surprises and challenges we have to overcome, whether you like it or not. But when sometimes life throws you lemons and you just have to add sugar and make it into lemonade, or in my case, a giant carrot on a stick. Toastmasters.